Aloha Big Island update January 9th 2020. Today Yang Daily 10. Go to Yang Daily 10, get involved. It only takes 10 minutes. You do something for the campaign and you learn a little something about politics. Today on Yang Daily 10, if you take 10 minutes, you'll go to the website and they will talk about recent tasks and then they'll talk about today's. All you need to do is support Yang Week by setting up a time to canvas, meaning go into Mobilize on the Yang 2020, put in an event, put in all the information, and just wait for people to show up. Have some flyers ready and just walk out and talk to people about Yang's progress. That's today's Yang Daily 10. Just sign up. Doesn't matter when you sign up for it. Just put it out there. Start the seed and see how many people come through. Alrighty, today we're going to be talking about a little of the same old, but we want to emphasize how Yang Week is most likely going to turn into Yang Month, and quite possibly Yang Year, and then the presidency. If I remember correctly, there's 370 days maybe till the inauguration of President Yang, so let's look forward to that. Alrighty, go to yang2020.com and volunteer. Also go there to find events near you. You could also go there to donate. Donate. I do believe the new goal is they're trying to raise X amount million within the next month before the end of the caucusing out there in Iowa. Donate by going to the website, yang2020.com. And you can also donate to this channel if you like what we're doing and you want to support. What we do with the money is we buy swag, and we give it away to people at our events. Our next event is January 26th on a Sunday. Don't yet have the location. If we don't, it'll be at the pavilion like it was last time in Hilo, but we might have a coffee shop that has internet sit down. Not only can we get together in a formal space where there might not be any rain or shine really too hard on us, but we also might be able to enjoy coffee and support a local business that supports Yang. All right, and National Cookie Day, January 13th, which is also Andrew Yang's birthday. Everybody on the island, if you're watching this, please call your local cookie confectioner and see if they'll do Yang cookies. If they don't have time for the cookie cutter, they could always get close to any Yang cookie they can and sell them for $5-6, and we could put them on the website and get them a little bit of traction, just Yang aware. So if people like Yang, they could like the bakery. I think that's how it works. Okay, moving on. Twitter, 500 miles for Yang, shaving with Tully. The man's going to be running 500 miles carrying a flag that reads, YouTube Andrew Yang. I cannot wait to find people that saw that and talk to them. I want to do a video about that because I know that I've seen stuff on the side of the road and like a year later been like, oh, I remember that. That's that guy. Go to his channel. Check it out if you've never seen anything with Shaving with Tully. It's really creepy. And then again on Twitter, Iowa Yang is turning from week into month. There's so many people descending upon Iowa to go canvass door to door. What happens is, you could go to the description below and check out like YJ Gold. He's doing day 4, I believe, and it shows, and also Kai Watson. It also shows, and Paget, and Boyce, and almost all the people I put in the descriptions. It's showing them going there, starting up their day by meeting other YangGangers, getting brochures, getting flyers, getting door hangers, and then going out with a group of people and then hitting a whole stretch of like 25 to 50 houses. It's Iowa. Everything's far apart. So long story short, they're really enjoying being together because not only do you have the camaraderie and talks, but you're sharing something. This is the wave. Humanity first we're talking about. It's going to come crashing down. Moving on, going to Reddit. Reddit's talking about phone banking and text banking blackout. I don't so much think of it as a blackout because I have done text banking thousands and thousands. The idea is percentages. If you could reach 1 out of 100 of Yang, you're on the texting, you're doing well. Most of them are, leave me alone. I'm driving. Don't talk to me. This isn't my phone. This isn't Brittany, or this isn't Daniel, or this isn't whomever you text or banked or called on. But if you can snag 1 or 2 people, that is worth it alone. Our meetings have been slow, but the people that have showed up have been extremely valuable. So if you're on Big Island and you've got delegation experience, you've got political experience, you've ever campaigned for anybody else, please get in contact with it. YangGang Big Island Gmail. That goes directly to us and you'll get updates, or throw any information you want in the comments or suggestions and we'll get in touch with you. And if you do go there, please check out all the rest of the videos and get updated on what's happening on Big Island. As I said, we are having another meeting January 26th on a Sunday. Location TBD. All right. First video in the video section is Andrew Yang for president. This is the man on The View with Evelyn talking about policy. They ask him questions. He gives answers. It is real. Watch this. It's affirmative that it is a stump speech, but this is a way of life. This is the change. This is the thing that changes us as a nation. If you're interested in Andrew Yang and the humanistic approach, watch The View And watch Whoopi be at YangGang, of course, but watch the view slowly change. If you go back to any view with Andrew Yang 6 months ago, 5 months ago, 4 months ago, completely different tone than it was today. Next link, we got Kai Watson. He's doing a recap on what it's like to go in, what strategy he and the guys were using, and how it felt in these ups and downs upon walking up, canvassing, knocking on doors, and then finally getting the one or two that chit-chat. The focus on this and Paget and Voices is always follow up. Always carry a pad of paper with you. Always remember what you're talking about, what you're doing. Don't give false information and be awesome. Humanity first. Let's see here. Also along that line, YJ Gold, as I alluded to up top, is also on day 4. He's finding that they should do text banking in the morning. So they're doing text banking as a group in the morning at the hotels, bases, meeting rooms, and coffee shops where the YangGang hangs are. Like we're going to be having on the Big Island. We hope to be having our first text banking party later this month. But they're doing it in the morning and then going out in that mid-afternoon to night period where people are generally more off work than they are at 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning. All right, in there, he talks about how Yang Week, at least where he is in Iowa, is being extended from the week to Yang Month because there's just so many people and so much more to do. Text bank, phone bank, take 5 minutes, go to yang2020.com right now. Even if you leave this channel, that's great. Go sign up. Go talk to people in Iowa. Get a feeling for the policies. Get a feeling what it's like on Slack, and have YangGang at your back. It's a wonderful community on Slack. Alrighty, moving on. Paget Kagi, of course, 223 in here is talking about Evelyn and Yang, and Andrew didn't even really think about fame. They were asked the question on the View, what would you think about a VP position? And Andrew's response was classic. Nobody was says. I believe, I'm paraphrasing, but he says something along the lines of, you know what, the problems need to be solved. If it's not me, I'd be happy to do anything that helps, but we need somebody that could make change. Perfect answer. 350, you're talking about moving forward and how right now is a crucial time to text bank and phone bank. So if you're watching this, please take 5-10 minutes and then plan for a day where you could do an hour, 2 hours, 5 hours, a whole day. It's a solid investment. Plus, you'll learn so much about policy and other people. It's amazing. And yourself. You learn what patience is and how to attain it. All right, moving on. The Hill. The channel supports the fans. The fans that support this channel also support other candidates. We understand that. You don't have to have just one candidate. So we're open to that. So I found a link to what Tulsi Gabbard has been talking about. Shout out to, I think, Pamela Vane was one of the comments. If I got your name wrong, I'm so sorry. I'm talking to you. I do understand the plight of Tulsi Gabbard. I'm from Hawaii. I have read up on what she's doing. I have my own opinions, but my opinions don't really matter on here. I'm talking about Andrew Yang and the campaign. Every once in a while, something I say will slip through. In fact, somebody left a comment for me to say something about myself, and I like that. Maybe I'll do another video about who I am and what I'm doing on the island here besides YangGang, but this channel is devoted to Andrew Yang. Alrighty, and at 10:30, they're talking about sending out a media blackout on Yang. It could be something other than deliberate than just for the people have no terminology and wording currently. The gentleman journalist that they have on has been following Andrew Yang since 2012. His name is Wesley Yang, I believe, and he said that he was skeptical at first about everything, and just like everybody is, and he talked about, because he's Asian American, he was talking about how he also feels about the media. The only thing that I'm latching onto was an Asian guy, and then turning it on Andrew and saying that Andrew's jokes do associate with the audience who is majorly white is what is it called? A silence breaker, an awkward breaker. He basically does little short jokes and makes people feel comfortable. So long story short is, it was his take on the Asian representation, and what he's saying is these news channels, they don't have any wording or terminology yet, because like most delegates, everybody has something, regardless of what it is, good or bad. Andrew Yang's is basically the first thing that you look at. He's Asian, and America hasn't dealt with that first. So this is where we are in America. Find the wording and start talking about it. Poll the people. Moving on. Cardin and Cody, problem solver politics. They talk about TMZ putting 2 articles out in one day, how the celebrity basis for Yang is starting to grow. People like Elon Musk aren't just the only ones in the next few months after Iowa, of course, when the wave comes crashing down. More people are going to look for resources like what we're having here on this channel for the YangGang Big Island. But if you like this channel isn't just for the Big Island. It could also be for you, doing little updates. Most of the things that I include in the descriptions are things you can find on your own, but I do a little chit-chat of them, trying to just do the cliff notes, and get to the point. Let's see. Moving on, Dominic and Bernice, the ladies are on fire. They did a little video, which is kind of homage, little clips that Andrew's had, and then they talk in between it. They're speaking to a demographic that is us. We are all included. This is us, we the people. All right. I guess that's it for our follow-up. Like before, if you like this channel and you'd like to subscribe, please hit below. If you'd like to share it with people on Big Island, we would love to get people involved. We could do canvassing. We could do phone text banking parties. We actually take signs like this that are laminated, stand up on the side of the road. I can't tell you how many people say, have I seen you holding a blue sign for Andrew Yang up in Hilo? And my answer, of course, is 2 thumbs up yes. 2 thumbs up yes, 2 thumbs up yes. And if you have any questions about policy, please put them in in the comments below, or you could email us at YangGang Hawaii Big Island or YangGang Big Island Gmail. Both work. Thank you very much for tuning in today, and I hope you have a great day. Aloha, Big Island.